Hello everyone, welcome once again to my channel. It's your boy Portelles, and for today's video we have a very special one because we're going to be talking about the swimsuit competition of the preliminary competition of Mister Supranational 2022. I always get so confused with that. It's like it's a mouthful of words, but we got it right. Alright, so for this video I will be presenting to you guys my final picks for this particular competition because, as you guys know, I made a live reaction video here on the channel for this particular event, but I still wanted to come with a final assessment where I can tell you guys, after watching the competition a few times, who are the ones who stood out for me the most. So that's what we're going to be doing today. If you enjoy this type of videos, don't forget to leave a like so that it gets recommended to more people. Subscribe to the channel for more videos like this one almost every single day. And last but not least, let me know in the comment section what do you think about my comments, my feedback, and anything else that you would like to express. So without further ado, I will see you with my picks right after the intro. Be strong. Alright, so let's get right into it. At number 10 on my list, we have Mauritius. And I feel like Mauritius so far in the competition is one of the countries that has been getting so overlooked. However, for this particular competition, we know that it's all about the physique, the confidence, and just how you handle yourself on stage. And first of all, I would like to comment about his fitness. Remarkable. The way that he is so defined, so toned is really mind-blowing. And also, I just like the fact that he walked on stage as if he was just enjoying the moment. It didn't seem like there was any drop of vanity whatsoever. It was a very genuine performance, and combining that with the amazing physique, I mean, he definitely had to be on the list. At number 9, we have Poland, a candidate that so far has been one of the front runners, I will say, in the Misters category. I think that, of course, him being the candidate who is representing the host country is already a big plus, but we really have to give him props when it comes to his physique and also his beauty. He's a beautiful guy for real, and I think that we can see that in the way that he just handles himself. Like, he has a lot of charisma, he's very charming, but also his body speaks for itself. So when I saw his performance on stage, I was very pleased with it, and hopefully I'll get to see more during the coronation night. At number 8 on the list, we have Cuba, my kababayan, mi compatriota. I actually think that Cuba did an amazing job during the preliminary competition, especially the swimwear. You know, I feel like for most of these competitions, we always look at the muscles. Are they, you know, do they have big muscles? Do they seem like they spend their entire lives at the gym? And I think that Cuba brings what I will call a balanced body. He definitely has been working out. You can tell that this guy is putting work into his physique, but it doesn't look like someone who is obsessed over his fitness. And I think that that's like a healthy mindset to have, because sometimes we set the bar way too high. It's just unrealistic. Coming from Cuba myself, I can just relate to his attitude. Like, the way that he handles himself on stage is just like, you know, he's just there to show what he has to offer, not trying to beat anyone or seem better than anyone else. It's just, you know, showing what I got and hoping that people will appreciate it. So I liked him for that. At number 7 on the list, we have Philippines. This is my friend. Philippines has been such a joy to watch in this competition for a few reasons. Of course, I mean, he does have an amazing physique and he has been working out, but what I really appreciate the most as well is the history behind his physical evolution, because he shared on his social media the story about being overweight and being bullied because of that as a kid, to now being pretty much goals for everyone. Who wouldn't want to have a physique like this one? I also really like the fact that he went out proudly showcasing his chest hair. You know, I feel like a lot of these guys are hairy, and for some reason they just decide to trim it or completely shave it off for the competition. So I think that this is good representation, good visibility for men who actually do have hair. They have like a little bit, not too much, but still I feel represented. So thank you, Philippines. At number 6, we have Italy. We have Giuseppe, who honestly is just a joy to watch. In this entire competition, I feel like he is one of the most, you know, easygoing candidates. He's just so happy to be there, very kind and welcoming to everyone, and that really shows on his performance as well. You know, Giuseppe has been very open about being part of the LGBTQI+ community, and because of that, I love that. Yes, he is giving us a very manly aura, but at the same time, he is not scared to just be playful, to just be careful carefree. For example, just to quote one, the little twirl that he did on stage. I feel like most of the misters are way too much, you know, into their, you know, the little box. They're scared to go out of that bubble and try something new. But I'm enjoying Giuseppe's performance, not just because of who he is as a person, his amazing looks as well and physical condition, but also just because of how he's a free spirit. It's very refreshing to see. At number 5 on the list, we have Indonesia. Oh my god, I might have a little crush on this guy. I'm gonna get cancelled. I think that this guy, I mean, it's just like perfectly balanced in terms of physical condition, in terms of facial beauty. It's just like the quality of the performance, the pasarela walk, everything is on point. I definitely think that from the moment that he comes out on stage, you cannot take your eyes off him. For me, I don't know, it's just like outstanding, mind-blowing to what extent he really is able to captivate the audience attention. And you know, this is the perfect example. You know, some people talk about height and some people talk about your size when you are in a male pageant, meaning that you need to have big muscles. He is definitely not the one with the biggest muscles, but he just has the perfect balance of everything, and because of that, I appreciate him so much. And also, it goes back to saying, you know, that it's not always about being the strongest or the tallest or anything like that, but it's really about how you sell yourself as an entire package rather than trying to be, you know, the one with the best physical condition at every single moment. Number 4 on the list, we have a fan favorite, of course, Argentina. I said this during my reaction video to the event, but actually I was kind of surprised to see that Argentina is actually this big in terms of muscles. I feel like for the past few weeks, for the past few months, he has definitely been working out, because when I look at some of his social media photos from back in the day, he seemed to be a little bit more slim. I think that this looks really fits him better. I like it because he just seems like so confident, and one of the things that people would criticize about him in the beginning is that Argentina seemed to be a little bit on his shell, not be like too expressive. Well, for me, it looked like he was having fun on stage and he was appreciating the moment, you know. Definitely he is not an extrovert, so I don't expect him to go all out like with a big smile from ear to ear, but I can see improvement and I can see an evolution, and because of that, I'm really satisfied with his performance. Now, at number 3 on the list, we have Vietnam, who has been getting so many compliments because of his physical conditions since the beginning. I think that in terms, very similar to the case of Indonesia, in terms of physical condition, he is very balanced as well. Actually, his definition on his muscles, his abs is just otherworldly. And also, I like that he's one of the misters who also took care of the legs, because some of these boys over here be having like the biggest chest and arms and backs, and then when you look at the legs, you're like, what happened? But that's definitely not the case with Vietnam. Also, in terms of the walk and just the confidence that he had on stage, I think that it was just the perfect amount to, you know, seem like he was on his element, enjoying himself without seeming too cocky or too vain. So because of those things, I think that his performance was definitely one of the best. Now, at number 2 on the list, we have Mexico. I know that Mexico, I mean, at this point, I think that he is, if not the one who might win the crown, he is at number 2 as well. I think that it's gonna be between him and the other guy that I'm gonna be talking about next. But Mexico definitely has this just natural charm that you cannot take your eyes off him. It's not just about the physical beauty that, I mean, he definitely has it. He is so toned, so muscled, but at the same time, the facial beauty, I feel like he has like a, you know, like a cute face, which combined with all the roughness and all of the, you know, extra that is going on with the body, is just, I don't know, so attractive. I think that it gives him a lot of charm, and he seems to be like a very nice guy as well, like very eloquent. He seems to be very smart. So when you talk about having the entire package, he definitely has it. Yes. Last but not least, actually, my number 1 on the list is Spain. Oh my god. You know, I think like I had a rough start with Spain because of some of the comments that he made initially, saying that he didn't know for sure if he wanted to go for Mister Supranational, but boy, has he proved that he has what it takes to take this title and just do amazing things with it. I feel like in terms of physical condition, no one came close to him. Just how perfectly toned his body was. I don't even know like what type of diet regime and like workout routine he has in order to be able to keep up something like this. Something that I noticed is that when certain guys have big muscles, they have difficulty moving in a way that seems gracious or that seems, you know, classy or anything like that. It's just very stiff, if you know what I'm saying. But that was not the case with Spain. I was glad to see that although he is a big guy in terms of muscles and just being able to showcase all of his physical assets, he also had a walk that was very coordinated. He had like a little rhythm when walking, and it was just enjoyable from beginning to end, besides the fact that, of course, I think that he has showcased during the competition as well that he is one of the candidates to beat. A lot of people might be overlooking him or not seeing the potential, but I think that at this point he is undeniable in the competition. So there you go, you guys. Those were my top 10 picks for the swimsuit competition of the preliminary segment of Mr. Supranational 2022. Let me know in the comment section if you agree with my comments and feedback, and please don't forget to leave a like on this video so that it gets recommended to more people. Subscribe to the channel for more videos like this one almost every single day, and last but not least, come here and give me a hug. That's all motivation on the channel. You know that I love you, that I appreciate you. Thank you for coming and spending a few moments out of your day here with me. And until I see you next time, everyone, please stay safe, be kind to one another, sending you all my love, all my kisses, and I'll see you on the next one.